Victor Galvin. Yeah. 24/7 mindset. Yeah. 24/7 mindset. Let's go. 24/7 mindset.
So my name is very well known out there. So I'm a person that over-promise and over-deliver at all times. I'm always obsessed to take it to the next level. I'm always checking how can I do things different. I always say that I pray to God that when I go to sleep, that He gave me ideas that I cannot sleep, and can give me ideas of what can I learn to when I'm sleeping to support my team. Yeah. I'm always thinking, what can I do different? Always.
Yeah.
One time, one of my brothers asked me, he like, what the fuck are you doing? Blah, blah. You're not doing anything. I'm like, bro, I'm always working. He like, well, you're not working. I'm like, every Saturday, Sunday, Monday night, every day. And no way. I'm like, man, why you don't believe me? So what I'm going with is I'm always working 24/7, man. I'm always working how to improve. What can hurt us? What can I prevent? Not because I'm worried about prevent. I'm worried that my team is not growing fast enough. I'm growing for the little. I'm worried for the little details that makes the big difference that goes away, and you need it for the next presentation. For the next presentation, that's what makes a company successful. The little details is what makes the difference. And that's what over-deliver means. Take care of the little details that make the difference. They asked that freaking, what's the hockey guy? What is the
Wayne Gretzky?
Yeah.
Wayne
They ask him, how do you win the game? Just keep it simple. He keep it simple.
Yeah.
We got to keep it simple, but we got to take the little details. You see, keep it simple.
Yeah.
Very small detail, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't keep it simple, he could turn into a mess, right?
Yeah.
So little details is what makes the difference. Keep it simple.
All right, Victor, my last question is, what advice, and you touched on this a little bit, but what advice would you give to someone who wants to do more than they promised? What advice can you give to somebody? I want to do more. I want to do more. How can I be seen? I mean, not seen, but like how can somebody be noticed for doing more? There you go. That's a better question. How can somebody be noticed for doing more?
Don't worry, man. People's watching. Great companies is watching. If they're not noticing you, you working with the right company. You got the wrong partner next to you, or you working so you supplying to the wrong company.
Yeah.
Move on. Go to the next one. Because you automatically, when you working to be different to the next level, how people notice, they're like, oh man, you're thinking too big. Automatically, they're gonna kick you out of that environment that you work in, and it's gonna force you into another one where they're really gonna appreciate you. So what I'm saying is, there's a lot of people out there watching, man. Everything you're doing, and little by little, you will get in. Little by little, it's just a matter of time that you get in. I always say that it took me 8 years to kick this guy out of the state. It took me 8 years of planning how he was doing it. Me bidding. I looked like an idiot. I was bidding too low. And then I keep pushing. I keep asking questions into my number, start getting together, until I start getting called, until finally I'm in the table, and finally they say, we need your bond. I wasn't bonded. It took me another 3 years to go back and readjust. And finally, when I got the first opportunity, nobody gave it to me. When I first got the first opportunity, the hardest job in Central Florida, Dr. Phillips, and everybody say, Victor's going to go out of business. I say, I'm not going to go out of business, whatever it takes. And it was supposed to be done in 3 years. And guess what? I got it done in a year. And everybody was, what happened here? He was a monster. He was a sleeping giant, ready to take off. And little by little, so now I got to go and fight. Now everybody like, oh, but you don't got history. I'm like, I got this history. The hardest job in Central Florida, Dr. Phillips High School. What else you need? Where do you want me to be at? No, we still don't trust you. I'm like, I need opportunity. And I keep taking and I keep working and working. 8 years later, finally got the opportunity. Cypress High School, that's where I shine. I erect the building in no time. And then the other one came in, and then history. The rest of them was history. I took over.